Namaskar, Abhishek, once again with a new episode in the series called Unlocking Stars with Abhishek. Unlocking Stars with Abhishek is a series on Brihat Parashara Hora Shastra. Brihat Parashara Hora Shastra, in short, BPHS, is one of the most fundamental, one of the most genuine, and one of the most authentic scripture on Vedic astrology available to mankind till today. This great divine Shastra is revealed in the form of discourse between great teacher Maharshi Parashar and his beloved student Maitre. Through this series, Unlocking Stars with Abhishek, we are paying our humble and respectful tribute in the lotus feet of Mahaguru, great Guru, the great teacher Maharshi Parashar, by the recitation and commentary on verse by verse basis. In the last episode, he, great Guru, completed one of the most important and greatest chapters, greatest adhyay of this great scripture, Brihat Parashara Hora Shastra, Yog Karaka Adhyaya. And in the closing comment, he said, Evam bhava dhipaten janma lagan vasadiha anya napi punar yogan navas adi vichintayi. He said, I have told you this Yog Karak, key planets, and other related stuff. Hey Maitre, I am going to tell you about yogas. I am going to tell you about the Nābhāsa yogas. I will start from the Nābhāsa Yoga. Nābhāsa Yoga Adhyaya. He is coming up with the Nābhāsa Yoga Adhyaya. We will very sincerely, very carefully watch the great discussion related to Nābhāsa Yoga, what Maharshi is going to reveal to Maitre. We have divided this chapter, Nābhāsa Yoga Adhyaya, into 4 parts. In first episode of Nābhāsa Yoga Adhyaya, we will go through the introduction. And in the second episode, we will go through the types of Nābhāsa yogas in detail, Nābhāsa Yoga Lakshana, and 2 episodes we will dedicate to the Nābhāsa Yoga Phala. Before following the footprints of Mahaguru Maharshi Parashar, as usual, we are going to bow down. We are going to put our humble prayer in the lotus feet of Adi Guru, Jagat Guru, Guru of the Guru, Dev of the Dev, Sri Mahadev. Let's come. Brahma Murari Surarchit Lingam Nirmal Bhasit Sobhit Lingam Janma Jadukha Vinasaka Lingam Tat Pranamami Sada Sivalingam Tat Pranamami Sada Sivalingam Tat Pranamami Sada Sivalingam. Jai Gurudev, Har Har Mahadev, Har Har Mahadev, Har Har Mahadev. After paying our respectful and humble prayer in the lotus feet of Sri Mahadev, the great Guru, now we are going to enter into the great chapter, Nābhāsa Yoga Adhyaya. Maharshi revealing great wisdom, astrological wisdom to his beloved student. Through his student Maitre, he is revealing this great wisdom to sincere seeker of this divine Shastra. Nābhāsa, the root word in this Nābhāsa is Nabh. Nabh means Akas, sky. Here sky is the celestial sphere. Maharshi always try to build Maitreya's mind, nurture Maitreya's mind in a way he should think in the structured manner. Think about the promises, the aesthetic promises in the chart, how to see the promise, if any promise in the chart or not. If there is no promise, then if dasa is coming, then that dasa will not do anything. So first we have to check the promise. Then dasa will come. So promise is there, static promise is there, potential in the chart is there. Then dasa is coming. And then appropriate transit will happen. Then event will deliver. That is the process of manifestation. This is the wheel of time. Maharishi is providing this brain mapping for Maitreya. But today Maharishi is coming up with Nābhāsa Yoga. Nābhāsa Yoga, something to do with the Nābha, something to do with the celestials. Nābhāsa Yoga, that is the arrangement, planetary arrangement, planetary configuration in the celestial at the time of the birth of the native. That configuration is called Nābhāsa. The whole configuration, all the 7 planets, because we can see those 7 planets from Sun to Saturn. Nodes of Moon, Rahu and Ketu, they are shadow planets. We can't see them. That's why they are not participating in the Nābhāsa Yoga. So Nābhāsa Yoga, only 7 planets starting from Sun to Saturn, except Rahu and Ketu, are participating. At the time of the birth of any native, there is a planetary arrangement in the sky. They are forming some arrangement. That arrangement is called Nābhāsa Yoga. And that Nābhāsa Yoga has capability to give information about the overview, about the high level idea, about the overview of the life cycle of the native, his trait of the personal life, how his life will go, pattern of his life, what pattern his life will move from here to next point, death, whole life cycle. His interest, his inclination, his strong point, his weakness point, that can be sensed from that planetary arrangement, from that configuration of the planets. That is called Nābhāsa Yoga. The beauty of Nābhāsa Yoga is Nābhāsa Yoga is affecting any native throughout his life cycle. It does not depend upon any dasa syndrome. Maharishi told, see the aesthetic promises and wait for the dasas, and then the transit will come and deliver, event will deliver. But in Nābhāsa Yogas will affect the native throughout life cycle of the native. That is the beauty. And that is the importance of the Nābhāsa Yoga. That's why it's very important chapter in Brihat Parashara Hora. Other Acharya I can recall in Kalyan Burma, in Saravalli he did. Nābhāsa Yoga does not depend upon any dasa system. Nābhāsa Yoga does not depend upon any lordship, planetary lordship of the native. Throughout it will affect. And Rahu Ketu are not included. That's important, that much important this Nābhāsa Yoga is. That's why Mahasi is coming up with this Nābhāsa Yoga Adhyaya. That will give you idea. Once you have understanding of this Nābhāsa Yoga, then you can see the Nābhāsa Yoga in the chart of particular native. Then that will give you idea about his pattern of his life, his inclination, intrinsic inclination towards anything, his liking, his disliking, his weakness, his strong points, natural weakness and natural strong point I'm talking. That much important Nābhāsa Yoga is. Let's immerse in the verse what Mahaguru Maharshi Parashara is saying today. Atha Nābhāsa Yogadhyayah Parasaruvacha Adhuna Nābhāsa Yogaha Katyante Dvijuttamam Dvatrinsat tat pravedastu satghanast dason mitaha. He is saying, Hey Dvijuttam, hey great Brahman, hey Maitreya, I am going to tell you about the Nābhāsa Yoga now. Listen carefully. There are 32 Nābhāsa Yogas. Dvatrinsata, 32. So overall 32 Nābhāsa Yogas we have. Maharshi Parashara is saying. But when you subdivide them, tat pravedastu, when you subdivide this 32, then that will become the 1800. We got a 1800 Nābhāsa Yogas in the sky. Now you can think about the realization of Mahaguru Maharshi Parashara. 1300 Nābhāsa Yogas he knows and he is revealing. So that's the subcategories. That is his expression of interest, what he is going to tell today. Through this first verse, he declared, I'm going to tell you about the Nābhāsa Yogas, and there are 32 Nābhāsa Yogas. And if you subdivide them, subcategorize them, then there are 1800. 1800. Now he's going to give names. In verse 2, Asrayakyastrayo Asrayakyatrayo Yoga Dalasangyam Doyam Tataha Akritirevinsatiha Sankhyaha Sapta Yogaha Prakirtita. So all name of the 32 he has provided. He has provided. He is saying how this 32 is coming up. How this 32 is coming up. So the categories. Asray Yoga. The first category is the Asray Yoga. There are 3 in Asray Yoga. Second category is Dal Yoga. there are 2 in the Dal Yoga. And third category is the Akriti Yoga. There are 20 in Akriti Yoga. And fourth category is the Sankhya Yoga. There are 7 in Sankhya Yoga. 3 plus 2 plus 20 plus 7 is equal to 32. So these are the 32 Nābhāsa yogas. 32 Nābhāsa yogas we got. All the Maharshis said, if we go and if we do this more further division in order to understand, then 1800 Pravedas Maharshi is talking. 1800 Pravedas. Now Mahaguru is going to give names. He's going to reveal names. So through verse number 3 to 6, verse number 3 to 6, he will reveal the names. Various names he will provide. How Asray. So 3 in Asray. So what are 3 in Asray? And then 2 in Dal Yoga. So what are 2? Those 2 in Dal Yoga. And similarly, further 20 in Akriti Yoga. So what are the name of those 20 Nābhāsa yogas under the Akriti Yoga? And then 7 in Sankhya Yoga. So what are those? So Maharshi is going to reveal those. Before we are going to check the names, we need to understand the Asraya. The meaning of Asraya is getting shelter. Getting shelter. So these Asraya yogas are forming after getting the Asraya from the different signs. We got a 3 types of signs: fixed sign, movable sign, and dual sign. And the Akriti Yoga. Akriti Yoga is all about the shapes. So that will give you, the name will give you the shape. So you can visualize those shapes. You can visualize those shapes. Although when we will do one by one Asraya Yoga, Dal Yoga, and then Akriti Yoga and Sankhya Yoga, then one by one we will go in each and try to understand. Like in Sankhya Yoga, number of planets, that number is important. The Sankhya is important. That's why. So let's understand the names. Imagine the verse 3. Raju Samusa Lais Chaiva Nales Cheta Asrayatayah. 3 Asraya yogas. He gave the name Raju, Musal, and Nal. Raju, Musal, and Nal, these 3 are the Asraya yoga. Then further Maharshi is coming. Malakyayaha Sarpa Sankhyaschā Daliyo Gauprakirtitau. Now 2 Dal Yoga. The first is Mala and second is Sarp. Mala and Sarp. So through this verse 3, he has provided the names 3 Asraya Yoga and 2 Dal Yoga. 3 Asraya Yoga is Raju, Musal, Nal, and 2 Dal Yoga is Mala and Sarp. Now he is going to reveal the names of Akriti Yoga. We got a 20 Akriti yogas. Let's imagine the verse 4 and so on. Gadarabhyaha Sakatascha Sringataka Vihigaumau Halabrajayavāschaiva kamalam vāpiyupakau. Vāpiyupakau. And in next verse, is coming like Sarasakti danda nauka kutas chhatra dhanusi ardha chandrastu chakram cha samundrascheti vinsati. 20 Akriti Yoga he revealed through verse 4 and 5. Verse 4 and 5 he revealed 20 Akriti. Starting from Gada, Sakata, Sringataka, Pakshi, Hal, Braj, Yava, Kamala, Vapi, Yu, Sar. For Sar, he is starting from fifth verse. Sar, Sakti, Dand, Nauka, Koot, Chhatra, Chap, the Dhanusihi, that is the Chap, Dhanus, bow, Ardha Chandra, Chakra, and Samundra. These 20 are Akriti Yoga. We will go one by one. Here Maharishi is revealing the names. He told 20 Akriti Yogas, so these are the 20 names he provided. Now, in the next verse 6, he will provide Sankhya Yoga. How many Sankhya Yoga? 7. So he is going to give 7 names. Sankhya Kya Bala Ki Dam Pas Ke Dar Suleka Kaha Yugo Golascha Sattaiva Yukta Dantumita Duiza. Hey Duiz, now I am giving you 7 names for Sankhya Yoga. So first name he is giving Balki, Valki, Dam, Pas, Kedar, Sul, Yug, and Gol. They are the 7 Sankhya Yoga. So he revealed the names, 7 names. Mahaguru has revealed. So as far as introduction is concerned, there are 32 Nābhāsa yogas, 3 Asra yogas. In 3 Asra yogas, these 3 are. In 3 Asra yogas, these 3 Rajju, Musal, Nal. And then Dal yogas, 2 Dal yogas, Mala, Sarp, and 20 Akriti yogas and 7 Sankhya yogas. 20 Akriti yogas Maharishi revealed. Gada, Sakata, Sringataka, Pakshi, Hal, Braj, Yab, Kamal, Vapi, Yup, Sar, Sakti, Dand, Nauka, Koot, Chhatra, Chap, Ardhchandra, Chakra, Samundra. And then 7 Sankhya Yoga he revealed. Balki, Dam, Pas, Kedar, Sul, Yug, and Gol. So now Maharishi Parashara, the great Guru, introduced Nābhāsa Yoga. What is the Nābhāsa Yoga? The planetary configuration in the sky at the time of the birth of the native. The effect of the Nābhāsa Yoga does not depend upon the Dasa syndrome and any lordship. That will affect the native throughout his life. That much important it is. And by the understanding of Nābhāsa yogas, you can understand the native's life's pattern, overview of his life, his inclination, liking and disliking. And there are 32 main Nābhāsa yogas. If we subdivide, then the number will goes up to 1800. And then he revealed the names. Asra yogas and Dal yoga, Akriti yoga, and Sankhya yogas. Further, Maharshi will go and Maharshi will discuss, Maharshi will reveal, Maharshi will bless us by the revelation of each yogas. He will go and touch each yogas, how we identify, how we check if any Akriti yoga or Sankhya yoga and so on, they are in the chart or not. So Maharshi will reveal. So in the next episode, we will learn that one from Mahaguru Maharshi Parashara directly through this series. And I think you are understanding this concept of Nābhāsa yoga, how important it is. Thank you for watching. In the end, I will pray for you and I will pray for everyone. May Mahadev bless you. May Mahaguru bless you. I will pray for everybody through this prarthana. Om Asito ma sadgamaya tamaso ma jyotirgamaya mrityorma mritam gamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Jai Gurudev. Har Har Mahadev.